Good day everyone. Our lesson topic for today is install electrical protective devices. But before we're going to for installing a devices, firstly we are discuss of course the protective devices for the familiarities. Okay. Objectives of the study. At the end of the lesson, the students will be identify the various protective devices, demonstrate on how it works the protective devices, appreciate the importance of protective devices in the field of electricity. So, bakit nga ba kailangan natin ng safety sa mga circuit? Ano nga ba yung dapat nating iwasan? Safety protective devices is designed to automatically limit or shut off the flow of electricity in the event of ground fault, overload, or a short circuit in a wiring system. So, yung mga circuit breaker, ayan ay yung mga device na tumutulong para ma-limit lang yung mga pagsabog pag nagkakameron ng short circuit. Dahil pag nagkakameron ng mga overload, ang unang maapektuhan dyan ay yung mga circuit breaker. Doon lang magkakameron ng mga pagsabog. Introduction. Electrical safety devices protect electrical circuits from short circuits or overloads. So yun nga ang purpose ng mga protective devices, para malimit yung mga pagsabog. Kaya pwede rin ito maging cause ng sunog. Equipment applied to electric power systems to detect abnormal and intolerable conditions and to initiate appropriate corrective actions. These are devices include lightning arresters, surge protectors, fuses, and relays with associated circuit breakers, reclosers, and so forth. So, yung mga protective devices na yun ang nag-initiate dun sa performance ng current, kung ito ba ay appropriate pa. Here are the sum of the protection device for electrical circuit. Ayan. Lightning arrestor, circuit breaker, fuse, ground fault circuit interrupters, surge protective device, RCCB, metal oxide varistors, inrush current limiter, gas discharge tube, transformer, communication channel, at switch gear. So ang una natin ay yung arresters. Lightning arresters rods, surge arresters or lightning conductors are metal rods installed on a building for lightning protection. So ang purpose nga pala ng arresters na yan ay para sa mga lightning. The primary reason to install lightning arresters on a building is to protect them from the hazardous impacts of lightning. So pag nagkakameron ng lightning, ang sasalo doon ay yung arrestor. A likelihood of a building being struck by lightning, it gives direct rail to the ground, preventing the structure from being damaged from fire explosion and electrical surge resulting from lightning strikes. So yun nga ang purpose ng arrestor, para siya ang sasalo ng mga damage galing do sa lightning para maiwasan yung fire at explosion. Primary lightning protection is provided by the electrical operators according to local building codes. The resistors are added to extra protection for building structure, for indoor equipment protection, and safe operation. Secondary protection device or installations are within our buildings, equipment with an external antennas. So, ang sunod natin ay yung circuit breaker. Yung kagaya nga nung nabanggit natin kanina, yung circuit breaker ay nag-automatically break kapag magkakameron ng shortage sa circuit. Sunod ay yung fuse. So, dito naman sa fuse, ito ay mangyayari lang, nadi-disconnect kapag hindi kaya nung supply yung load. Ang unang sasalod dun ay yung fuse. Kapag naputol, yun nasa may gitna, wala na supply papuntang circuit. So, yun ang purpose ng fuse, to protect the circuit. Ang sunod naman ay ground fault circuit interrupters. It works by comparing the amount of current during the equipment against the current returning from the equipment. The difference exceeds 6 mA. The GFCI stops current quickly enough to prevent electrocution. So, ang purpose daw nito ay to stop a current quickly to prevent electrocution. So, sunod natin ay surge protective device. A surge protector or spike suppressors or surge suppressors is an appliances or intended to protect electrical devices from voltage spikers. So, yun ang purpose ng surge protective devices, to protect a circuits from voltage spikes. Residual current devices, an ultimate protection of people and equipment. Residual current circuit breaker are the safest device to detect and trap against electrical leakages currents, thus ensuring protection against electric shock caused by indirect contacts. So, ang purpose ng RCCBS na ito ay to ensuring protection against electric shock dahil dun sa indirect contacts. This device must be used in series with MCB or fuse, which protects them from potentially damaging thermal and dynamic stresses of any overcurrent. Sunod ay metal oxide varistors. Varistors are used to control compensation elements in circuits, either to provide optimal operating conditions or to protect against excessive transient voltage. So, yung metal oxide varistor daw ay ginagamit para makontrol yung compensation dun sa circuit. A metal oxide varistor is a voltage suppression device that filters and clamps the transients in electrical circuit. A varistor is a variable resistor, sometimes referred to as voltage dependent resistors by some manufacturers. Next is inrush current limiter. The nature of inrush current limiter is to self-heat as an increasing amount of current is applied, which generates heat process resistance to drop, allowing the current to flow freely. The self-heating effect is underlying reason that allows the inrush current limiter to work effectively. Inrush current can be reduced by increasing the voltage rise time on the load capacitance and slowing down the rate at which the capacitor charges. Next is gas discharge tube. A gas discharge tube is a sealed glass enclosed device containing a special gas mixture trapped between two electrodes, which conducts electric current after becoming ionized by a high voltage spike. A discharge tube is an arrangement of electrodes in a gas within an insulating temperature resistant envelope. Gas discharge tubes are used to protect personal and sensitive equipment from hazardous transient voltage. Next is transformer. Transformers are employed for widely varying purposes to reduce the voltage of conventional power circuits to operate low voltage devices such as doorbells and electric trains, and to raise the voltage from electric generators so that electric power can be transmitted over long distance. So, ang purpose ng transformer ay pili siya magpababa at magpataas ng current. Sunod ay communication channel. A communication channel refers either to a physical transmission medium such as a wire or to logical connection over a multiplex medium such as a radio channel in telecommunications and computer networks. Channel is used to convey an information signal, for example a digital bit stream, from one or several senders. A channel has a certain capacity for transmitting information, often measured by its bandwidth, inches, or its data rate in bits per second. The next is switchgear. An electric power system is composed of electrical disconnect switches, fuses, or circuit breaker used to control, protect, and isolate electrical equipment. Switchgear is used to de-energize equipment to allow work to be done and clear faults downstream. So, ayun muna guys. Sana ay naging familiar sa inyo muna yung mga protective device.